when now you arrived here, I don't know at what point, because when you want to go to school, many people as immigrants, we most of the time try to go to become nurse, just overall, just most of the science or medical in general. At what point you said, I want to become a registered nurse, and you started doing that? Was just right after the exchange program ending, you just, okay, let me go there? Or how long did it take to click in, I have to become a nurse here in America, and why? And not other programs?
It took me like 4 years. After my exchange program ended, I came to Ohio, and I worked they found us a job in factory, like a plastic factory. Then I didn't like, I quit. Then I ended up doing, it was a food company. I was like a forklift operator. That was too hard. Like, it was one job after another, one after another. Then I ended up working in a cheese factory. In a cheese factory, I stayed there for a while. Then right there, I met a lot of Tanzanians, other people. Like, you talk and people talk about this and this. Then I had back injury. Like, I started having back pain. I had a pinched nerve because the job we were working was a lot of overtime. Like, we used to work 6 days a week, 10 hours every single day.
Wow.
Like, man, the money was good, but man, it only was a lot of pain. Then I started having back pain, and I went to a doctor, chiropractor, and they told me that job was not good for me. I need to find a different job. Then I started thinking, I don't even know how I ended up with the idea of becoming, and I went to become a STNA. So I requested like 2 weeks vacation at my job. At that time, I only signed up to start the classes, the STNA classes. So it took STNA classes.
If I interrupt, for those who do not know CNA is Certified Nursing Assistant, right?
Yes. Well, in Ohio, we call State Tested Nurses Assistant.
Okay. How long is that? Like, is 1 year, 1 week, 2 weeks?
That program is only 2 weeks.
Okay, so continue. I just want to make sure people understand that one. Okay.
Yeah, it takes 2 weeks. You go to school 2 weeks, and you take your, okay. The difference between state tested and certified. When you are certified, okay, you go take your test. You take your classes for 2 weeks. Then you have a test to pass your class. Then once you pass the test, you get certificate now.
You
then
become certified.
You certified nurses aid. With that one, you can work in the hospitals, you can work in the homes, but you cannot work in nursing homes. Then to be able to work in nursing home, then you gotta go take a state test now. Then you take get a certificate, like a small certificate. That's why you call state tested nurses aid. So it's only 2 weeks. At that time, when I took I paid $500 and something, and I got my certificate, license, whatever you call. Yeah. Then I started working as an aide. I used to work with agencies, the same agency that I got my classes. There are agents, like the agencies, like they have people everywhere, like they have like clients, basic clients. Yeah. Maybe you have a clients in the nursing homes, in the homes. So your employees or the worker, they call agencies aides, or they can call agency nurses. Then they come, like we say, okay, this week I have needs here, 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 here. So every day you go to different places. It's not like you work in one place.
Yes.
Work for agency. So you go different places. So I started working for that company that way. When you work that way, you get paid more compared to somebody who just work in one place. So I started working with them. It was December of 2005. So I started working with them, and it was good. I used to get a lot of hours. I used to make good money. At that time, I used to make over $500 every week.
Wow.
Man, I thought rich. Yeah, it was good money at that time. That was a long time ago. So I work, and then at one point, the hours started slowing down.
Yeah.
Then, like, okay, now I need a stable job. Then one of the places I used to go, and I liked it, I went to apply, and I started working there. So I stayed in one place. Then after I worked for a while, because the job was not easy, the job was hard, especially when you have heavy people. Sometimes, when you're in a nursing home, some people cannot walk, they cannot do anything for themselves. So you help them. It's a lot of physical work. So after a while, I was like, man, this is too much. Maybe I need something else. Then that's when I started thinking, like, maybe I need to be a physical therapist. Then become a nurse was not in my mind at that time. So, then I applied for school and I got accepted
as a physical therapist.
Because I wanted to be a physical therapist now. But no, you do prereqs first before you get to the program. So then I started doing the